Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing good today. It's Saturday, June 7th. Currently 68 degrees. High today is going to be 77, a little cooler than it has been. Chance of rain 100% at some point in time. Hi kitty. Winds at 7 miles per hour right now. Okay. Today there's going to be a bloopers and thumbnails video. Definitely check it out. Sometimes I just can't get it right. You know, it seems like the more I try, the worse it gets. Oh, what's for dinner? The ribs that we got from Kroger. I'm hoping that they'll be all the way thawed out. I haven't checked them yet. But I could probably put them in the crock pot partially, you know, still partially frozen. But I want to have those ribs, barbecue ribs, some of that potato salad. I know there's enough left because that was a big tub. And we've got some of those, I think it's Glory brand, I think, honey carrots. Sound really good. I wanted some baked beans, but I don't want to go to the store. You know, I'm afraid we'll get not a bunch of, I mean, we might get a bunch of stuff. You never know. We go down there for one or two things. We never just come back with one or two things. That's what I'm saying. So chances are we're just going to have the honey carrots, which they sound pretty good anyway. What you going to do? Can't lay on the bread. The bread's right back there. You're going to try to get in that. You're going to try to get in the shelf. Can you make it over there? Don't step on the bread. Here, wait a minute. There. There you go. I had to help her a little bit. Okay. Jokes of the day. I think I've had these jokes, but it was a long time ago. Let's see. I'm sure some of you didn't hear them last time, so. Dad is down at the auto dealership looking at potential choices. Cargo space, he asks. The salesman, slightly confused, finally replies, "Car no do that. Cargo road." Cargo space. It's pretty good though. I don't mind doing that one again. A community orchestra was plagued by attendance problems. Several musicians were absent at each rehearsal. As a matter of fact, every player in the orchestra had missed several rehearsals, except for the one very faithful oboe player. Finally, as the dress rehearsal drew to a close, the conductor took a moment to thank the oboist for her faithful attendance. She, of course, humbly responded, "It's the least I could do, especially since I won't be at the performance." Thanks a lot. And our thought of the day is from Henry Ford. Everybody knows Henry Ford, you know, the creator of Ford Cars, Motor Company. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So in other words, if you think you can't, you won't be able to, right, Kitty? Say. Okay. Now, I had right at that, there was one of them ones that looked like it would be good for trivia time. We'll see here. It's very humid. It's pretty warm in here. I got the fans going, both of them, but they only do so much. Okay, at which age do children typically start losing their baby teeth? About age 3, about age 12, about age 6, about age 14. Okay, I'm trying to think back. I remember they used to let us go home if we had a tooth come out in kindergarten. So whenever we would have our nap time, you have your little rug like that you put on the floor. Everybody lays down. That's when, if I had a loose tooth, I'd be taking my nap time to see if that tooth might come out. got to go home a couple times. But I mean, it was loose, and I could have swallowed it or something. So I wanted to make sure, you know. So I just pulled it out. It only worked a couple times. After that, I was like, I can't keep pulling teeth, you know. About 6, so that sounds about right. Yep, 6. Sneaky little fella, even on. What fictional character is known as a boy who wouldn't grow up? Harry Potter, Bilbo Baggins, Luke Skywalker. Luke, I am your father. Peter Pan. Well, it's Peter Pan, the boy who would not grow up. Which of these is a rubber soothing device for babies? Crib, a diaper, pacifier, stroller. Put that baby in the rubber baby buggy bumpers. Try to say that 3 times fast, kitty. Rubber baby buggy buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. See, I did it. Okay, I want to say that would be a pacifier. Yes, pacifier. My throat's a little sore, something. A little hoarse. Which of these is the very young offspring of human beings? Chick, pup, calf, baby. Look, we had our first calf, everybody. Look how cute. Our little calf, right? Kitty's kind of... She's just... Whoa, what you doing there, huh? Say, what you doing? Huh? Yeah, you cutie. You're a cutie. Okay. So yeah, it's a baby, right? That's kind of okay. Next question. What is the name of colored marks on the skin often seen in babies? Countermark, pregnancy mark, womb mark, birthmark. Womb mark? Really, kitty? Really? Pregnancy mark. It's a birthmark. Good grief. Birthmark. Yeah, birthmark is a congenital benign irregularity on the skin that is present at birth or appears shortly after birth, usually in the first month. Which of these is the process where breast milk is fed to a child? Caressing, schooling, cleansing, nursing. Oh, the baby's hungry. Let's let it schooling. Schooling the baby. It's nursing. I think everybody probably knows that. Next question. What is the average age that a baby starts walking? 12 months, 6 months, 24 months, 19 months. Now, I know, I can't remember, I mean, how old I was. I don't remember Mom saying. But I do know my brother, I'm 7 years older than him, and I had him walking at 12 months. I trained him. One way was, you know, underneath the tables, if you got all the chairs in there, it's kind of like you can hold on to the chairs and move around in them. I'd put him in there and he'd hold on to the chairs and walk around stuff for part of his training. Okay, I'm going to say it's about 19 months. No, so 12 months is right. So I did miss this one. I thought that was maybe a little early. I was thinking more like a year and a half. So it is 19 months. What does the C stand for in C-section? Cesarean, complete, central, circumference. Oh, I don't think I would like it if it's called circumference section. It just don't sound right. But it's cesarean. That's right. Cesarean section is used to deliver a baby through surgical incisions in the abdomen and uterus. And that's how Jackie was born, and Logan too. They had to take him. So, which color were the eggs in the famous children's book by Dr. Seuss? Green, red, blue, yellow. That would be green eggs and ham. Right. Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham was written on a bet. In 1960, the co-founder of Random House, Bennett Cerf, bet Theodore Geisel, Dr. Seuss, that he couldn't write a children's book using 50 or fewer distinct words. He took the challenge and created Green Eggs and Ham using precisely 50 words. It went on to be the most popular of all his books. To date, it has sold over 200 million copies. I guess you won that bet. Okay, that's number 9. This will be 10. You silly. You're being silly. What is the term for a household consisting of parents and children? Collective unit. Nuclear family. With a nuclear family. Step family. Heritage family. What do you think? I think it's collective unit. No. Oh, they're calling it a nuclear family? Okay, let's see what this says. A nuclear family, also known as an elementary family, atomic family, or conjugal family, is a family group consisting of parents and their children, one or more, typically living in one home residence. Why nuclear? It contrasts with a single-parent family, a larger extended family, or a parent with more than 2 parents, or a family with more than 2 parents. Huh? Okay, well, I got that one wrong, but who would have thought, you know? So I got 8 right today and 2 wrong. I did pretty good. Some of these were fairly simple. They were, you know, basically funny. So I hope you enjoyed it, though, and I hope you did good on it and enjoyed trivia time and morning coffee break. And if you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Check out bloopers and thumbnails video later on. Have a good day. Bye, everyone, and God bless.